Hey guys, I'm on another rank building episode, and since last time I fiddled around with the floor and got it so that, in my opinion, it's like really as best as it can be, and it looks pretty awesome. Honestly, it took like a lot of time and effort to find this block like texture that would go with the dark oak and find the right pattern and placement of blocks and all that, because I was trying for a while there, and one of the designs I went through made it like this center area just look completely square, and then like the rest of it was like not even connected. Then of course I tried to put like a symmetrical design in here, but this isn't symmetrical at all, so there was like extra blocks on this side and not enough on this side, and it was like really messed up. But so I guess we'll continue. I think today what I want to do is try to finish up the atrium area. I don't really know what I'm going to call it. But I want to build the walls. But first off, I want to tell you guys another one of my ideas for the server. I can't remember what side it's on. No, it's on this side. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if someone could buy like a sort of beacon effect for like the whole rank? So you spend like 800k or something, and then for like half an hour the entire rank gets jump boost 2, or you spend like a mil and the whole rank gets like strength 1 or something. That would like check this out. That would be some insane PvP if everyone had haste 2, and it would be cool if they could even do it so that like the whole rank got it but not the guards. So then you'd have, if there was PvP with guards going down in that rank, then there would be a lot higher probability of you actually killing the guards, because if you got haste 2 but the guards didn't, that would be like so OP. Maybe not haste 2. Haste 2 would be one of like the OP ones that could cost like 2 or 3 mil just for like 20 minutes or something. But I mean, it'd be something for like the rich people on the server to waste their money on, that like, not really waste their money on, but once you get a certain amount of money, there's like, what do I even do with this? And I'm an S, and I'm like kind of to that point, because it's like 3.5 mil to rank up. I have like 900k or something, and I'm like, this is not even gonna, I'm not even gonna get enough money to rank up, because it's like a lot of work. So I think I'm just gonna PvP and do like random stuff with my money, like maybe buy some more Prot 4, some gaffles and stuff, do some giveaways, but there's nothing really. This would be like one of those things where like a guy with like 23 mil could just go, okay, I'm just gonna buy like strength for the whole rank, and then we can have some epic PvP duels. But anyway, beyond that, I was thinking for the walls we could possibly use acacia. Have to toggle downfall. Anyway, I think we could use acacia or something, because the rest of the whole rank, even with the cyan, like has a lot of color. I don't understand how this is cyan, because this is like the cyan. No, yeah, I think it is cyan wool, but then this is like the clay version of it, and it's like really gray. But this is kind of gray, and then we could have some dark oak in between these. I'm not really sure, but these kind of like contrast so that they would actually stick out. Plus they have a really unique color. I guess we could use some like stained clay or something. I can't remember. It was one episode of like the Minecraft server. It might have been this block. Yeah, I think it was. And they were like, there was a building made out of this, and these two colors went together really well. But I do know I want to implement acacia. Also, I was thinking of having like a staggered pillar sort of arrangement, so there would be these pillars in the back, and then all the areas where this is, except for where it like there's a pillar directly diagonal behind it, there will be another layer of pillars that are ahead slightly from the rest of them. I think that would be pretty cool. I just haven't decided on a final design for that. Oh yeah, advanced block breaking right there. Because I was thinking I could do this, but then I could also just do that, and that looks pretty cool. I think I might just end up doing this, but I'm not really sure at this moment, because I feel like something needs to be around it, kind of supporting it. But if you just put like a fence there, it looks kind of weird. So I'll be back once I plan some more stuff out. And obviously this isn't just going to be straight up spruce wood. There's going to be like spruce wood with some designs and stuff going through with clay, which I'm not really sure about either, but I'll be back once I'm more prepared for that. Okay guys, so I've decided that these middle pillars here will be 2 blocks shorter than these back pillars, and then the back pillars that are going to be supporting like the whole roof. I'm not really sure how tall those are going to be, but these are going to be in the middle, so there's going to be kind of like arches going off of here and then working its way down, and I'm not even sure how this is going to work diagonally, working its way down and then back up again to the other pillar, which obviously this one isn't the right height. No, I think that's like a block short, but it's going to be something like that, so that this middle pillar here is going to support like the arches in between these 2 taller pillars. And then I also decided that this is a good color to like match with this wood. I was laying out all of the colors just to try to pick one, and I thought this looked pretty good. It could also be interchanged with this purple dye, and then this, I think it's called, yeah, magenta dye, but I haven't made like a final decision on it. And then we could either do like this all the way around with the stairs facing inwards, because I think it gives a nice feeling of depth added to it. But then we could also do it with the stone stairs. Wait, how does this go? Okay, yeah, that's good. It could be with the stone stairs with this on the other side, this purple clay or blue clay. It doesn't look as weird as if you would just have a few of these just like randomly in the middle of this, but it kind of like helps it blend better. So I think I'm gonna do this stone, cutting off like all the rest of it, and that'll also take care of what was gonna be around the pillars, because originally I had this going and I thought it was like, you know, oh, that's pretty good, because I thought like the pillar looks kind of weird if it's just sticking out of the middle of the ground, but this also, like I said, looks kind of weird if it's just in the middle of all this other color. So that'll do pretty well for what we need, like embellishment on the pillars for too. So yeah, that'll do pretty good. And then I think also I'm gonna have to extend this background and have a pattern in the back, but I want the pattern to kind of match with this, which is one of the reasons I might be switching it to, ooh, this pink stained clay could do the job too. But I want it to be a match in between this magenta clay, either this pink one or this one. And I don't think, if it's going to be this color on this part, it's going to have to be this on the outside, doing some random pattern. But I think the pattern would be pretty cool if it was kind of like started out like that and it kind of closed, kind of like an eyelid, I guess, but on a larger scale, so then there'd be actual middle blocks in the middle that I could do something with, and then if it was big enough I could have like staircases facing inwards and then glass with something under it, possibly the end portal, but I have to get working on it. I want this design to be semi-symmetrical, but not, you know, obviously it's not symmetrical, but I want it to be kind of random too, like these parts, because I think every good build has a bit of complete randomness added into it to mix it up. So I'll be back once I have expanded this enough to work on this design, because that's just a lot of random block placing, and the blocks on the outside aren't even symmetrical. I just put it there as like to get some space to work with. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, we have some more space to work with. I was thinking we could just do the patterns kind of randomly. It's a bit ridiculous how many mobs are spawning on the bottom of this. See, earlier I had a creeper on it, and no, get off. Yay, okay. We had a creeper on it, and it was like, what? So I turned the mob griefing off, because that would have been really bad. But I think we could just do something like this, maybe. Yeah, pretty good pattern, alright. Some of that, I don't know. It's kind of cool in S, and I'll have to be making a video of that pretty shortly. but all of the patterns are kind of based off of randomness, and they don't really have much depth to them at all. They're just like in the floor, and it's kind of cool because I don't know, it just looks kind of unique, because most people, when they have patterns and stuff, they kind of go with this idea where there's like a ton of depth to it and it's peaceful. There we go. And it's kind of cool when you see something that doesn't have like a ton of depth in it, and I guess it's kind of like unnecessary. So maybe something like this. Or wait, did I do it? No, I didn't do it that big. Yeah. But I was thinking random patterns, and as we get better at making the patterns, we can bring in some other blocks, maybe. It looks like a lot better if you do patterns on stone, though, as like if you are an S or an R, if you're watching this. You can see it looks a lot better when you do the patterns in stone, because stone goes with like a lot more like clay blocks, and then this is kind of like the blocks that it goes with aren't as good as the ones that go with the stone. So it's kind of harder to make cool patterns. Something like this, maybe. And wait, where did I do that? Oh, wait, what? What the heck? The problem is we are trying to do patterns, but it is kind of random because everything isn't symmetrical, so that's a problem. But yeah, something like that. It looks pretty cool for how simple it is, and then we can draw in, we can have more blocks in like to mix things up, maybe. So yeah, I think what we could do is do a base pattern with this block and make it look all cool and nice, or whatever we want to do with it, and then we could bring in a second block and try to incorporate it, and then maybe even a third, and the third would probably be like a log of some sort. So like in here it would be like this. Wow, that was extremely awkward block to place. But like there, and here. Yeah, and then those would be like the random other blocks. But I don't think oak wood looks good there. Maybe let's do some acacia. No, I'm just kidding. How about like birch? Maybe? Yeah, something like that. Those blocks are like kind of too close together now. So yeah, not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to finish up the pattern for this, and then we can bring in, I can talk about what other block we're going to bring in, and then, you know, possibly mess around with that a little bit until it's done. And then once we get this symmetrical pattern, we can then make the whole amount of wood on each side symmetrical, which is going to be a pretty big task. It's going to be really annoying to do because it took like forever just to place the blocks there in the first place, and now we're gonna have to jump from side to side to try to make it some nice and symmetrical, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah, so I'll be back when we can work on the second pattern. Okay guys, so I've marked out where the pillars are going to go, like the back ones, the final ones that we're doing. I think it looks really cool with the like multiple layers of pillars too, and also these are also going to be the dark oak, which I think it's kind of cool to stagger it like that. But what we're going to do is, since this is kind of going to be like the walls of the whole thing are kind of going to be similar to the floor, we're going to have like stairs tracing all along the outside, and also on the bottom part of the design, which obviously this is not it. If this was it, this would be pretty horrible. But what we're going to do is have it sort of so that at the bottom, like the design is going to be more so stone and some wood, kind of like this, and then as we go up it's going to blend more into wood, because I would like to have the whole wall made out of wood, but that's not really going to work if there's like wood and wood, because then it would sort of mush together and it wouldn't look that good. What we're also going to do for the floor, I was messing around with some other designs with the colors of stain clay, but I was thinking it'd be pretty cool if we could do something where like the floor was indented, so in between here, maybe like here to here, and then here to here maybe. Kind of like in between pillars type of thing, where the floors would either be indented or high. So here it would be indented, so we'd move this whole thing a block down, and then we'd have cool patterns with some redstone lamps and logs and whatever down in the bottom, and it would look pretty cool, I think, because then when you go up the stairs, it would kind of just alternate, give it a little bit more depth, and I think that would be nice. So I'll be back once I've done marking those out and planning on where it's going to be, and then we can build some of them and then also focus on making the wall, because I think it would be cool if not to have like the whole atrium area done by the end of the video, but to definitely have a good start on it, so that by the next video we can have basically the whole thing done. So yeah, I'll be back once that's done. Okay, we have two nether areas to do this in. It looked kind of awkward though because of this sticking out part here, but I tried to minimize that. Well, not on this side, obviously. It's surprising how good it looks with just the dark oak wood in the bottom, though. It looks, oh wow, that's kind of messed up. Okay, we'll just go like here, maybe. I don't really know. No? I don't know. It's kind of hard to decide what to do in those parts where the stairs can't go, because like in here, the stairs can go everywhere and it looks fine, but here it's like, what is this about? So, well, it looks good right here, I guess. Huh. I mean, making sure your stairs can actually go in is like a large part of this. Yeah, what the heck is this about? We'll have to take the stairs out there and put like stone or something. Oh, that looks pretty crummy though. Not sure what to do with it. This is like the one part where having non-symmetrical builds is like not a good thing. Well, everything else than that, it gives it variety, it makes it more interesting to build, but you know, like this little tiny part here is just like gumming up everything. There. If I just put it like that, but then there's no way to get up. No, I don't want it to have this weird platform half slab thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can design the rest of this and then place random blocks. That actually doesn't look halfway bad though, honestly. Like a skewed up arrow, and then we could have some lamps, and I don't know, I'll have to figure out the symmetrical design later, but as you can see, I did change around the whatever this stuff is, the purple stain. No, it wasn't purple, was it? I don't think so. To this, because if you have just stone here, it kind of blends too well. It's basically like what I was putting the stairs in there for originally, was to stop it from blending with the walls. But then I need to put like a different kind of stone there to stop it from blending with the stairs. So it's kind of a battle, but I think I can start designing one small portion of the wall, and then we'll have to end the video. Because sadly, since this isn't symmetrical, it isn't just like a normal circle, you have to design each individual portion separately, which makes things a lot harder. So we'll get some like slabs, and I was thinking also we could use this stuff, the blue stained clay, because that actually looks pretty good. So something like that, and then we could have a I just threw out my staircase too. I always, whenever I'm building, I somehow manage to like throw out the exact thing I need, and then whatever I don't need gets saved. And yeah, it's not very fun. I don't know, we could do something like this. I'm not so good at designing stuff right here, right now. And then something like that, and that's pretty bad. How about we throw in some of that in there? Oh, I was using the wrong kind of wood. You need the dark oak wood stuff. And that was like here and no, that couldn't have been there then. Maybe like there. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. This is pretty crummy actually. But I do want to try to incorporate this blue stained clay because it goes really well with this stone and this wood. Although I'm thinking, as it looks now, it's looking really dark. So we may have to use some. We might actually have to use this spruce in the walls as well as in the floor because this is. Well, first off, there's like 5 or 6 problems with it, but first off, it's way too dark. You can't even see the design. So I think we're gonna have to find a way to make some contrast, to use some different blocks, or we're gonna have to maybe. Yeah, I just stated my 2 options. I don't really know. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked the video. No, don't hope you enjoy the video. And pretty soon there should be, hopefully, a prison coming out. I might end up even recording the next one today. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do in it, though. So, yeah, guys. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.